So this is the first video I've managed to do in ages, and it's good timing because I've got a new release out. So this is the track The Box, which is out on Soulfuric Trax, which is a fantastic label with an amazing heritage coming out of Miami. And big shout out to Brian Tappert and also Jeremy Newell from the Defected team, who has been involved in this. So guys, thank you very much. It's an honor to be on the label. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a deconstruction here. I'm going to take a look. This track was produced in Ableton Live. It's a new version of an old track, and the original, I'd lost all of the parts, everything. So I had to reconstruct a whole load of this stuff. I mean, in fact, everything had to be reconstructed, including the vocal. And I'll show you here because I actually recorded that myself. I layered it and created the textures. So let's take a look from the top. And one thing I'm going to say is there's nothing on the master here. This is something that I sent like this over to Stuart Kettridge, who mastered it, and he did a fantastic job, and it was very complimentary. He said that it was a great mix down, so thanks, Stuart, and let's take a look. I'm going to play it from the beginning, and we're going to go through the elements. So this is a kit, and you can see this has been programmed here using the drum rack. A bunch of hand-picked samples. Just going to go onto the mixer. Show you here that the clap is running through this really nice reverb. This is the RC24. I'm going to turn it off. You can see how that really contributes to the atmosphere, and that's running as an insert. Okay, that's literally on that clap. So it's not running in send and return configuration. What else we got? Back to the beginning again. So we've also got this. This is sitting on top to create a kind of almost like a breakbeat kind of vibe. And they're layered together. So this is another kick, and it's running through some processing. I'm going to show you. So running through some overdrive through the CMX to widen it. And also a bit of reverb there as well. So I'm going to turn these off. It's really subby. And because of the fact that I've got quite a low bass line in the track, I didn't want to have that stuff going on. So filtered it out. And just had that as an extra texture to sit onto the beat. So we've also got some other elements coming up here. We've got a ride. Let me just bring the other ones back. Crash cymbal to just inform us that we're at the beginning of certain sections. And you see actually I'm using that as a kind of fill. See the programming there? Right, and this is where the bass comes in. Very distinctive. Also there's a little vocal hit here. And this is from kind of like an Ultimate Acapella collection, and I chopped a little bit of something. I can't remember what it was. Here we go. Ping pong delay there. And that's really just signifying something new is coming up, which is of course the bass line. And I'm going to show you here. Korg M1, organ 2 bass classic. Processing. See what's going on here. There's a bit of sidechain going on with the beats on the kick. Some compression overall. A little bit of a dip over here. And then also, I think I'll automate it at the end. I can see some automation here. So thinning it out. So that's that. And then there's another bass over here. So the two working together. Then brass. Saying that, I've just soloed the wrong track. Here we go. Once again, M1. I mean, this track is my tribute to the Ministry of Sound main room, The Box, and you know, these sounds were very prevalent in the 90s when I was going there in the early days. So trumpet and sax combined, all of this stuff on top of the beats. Let's bring it all back. Actually, one thing I want to do, I've been doing this a lot, you know, it's almost turned into a bit of signature, this clap fill. So here is a clap. on the last beat before the next bar, and it's running through Ableton Live 10's echo effect, which is fantastic. So very rapid echoes there on 16ths, real dubby kind of echo going off there. For me, that adds a lot of drama. I'm going to open these up here. So you can hear that ride cymbal is being used to add a little bit more energy as we head up to the next section where it breaks down a bit. Okay, so on the original, I recorded these myself, but I lost the part, so I had to redo these. So these are re-recorded recently, and I'm just going to open this up. You can see that these are layered. So the same thing, multiple times. I'm going to open this up. Literally separate recordings, and you can see here that they're panned in interesting positions. So 46 left, 30 left, 20 left, and then on the other side, 10 right. 20 right, 30 right, 46 right. So that creates that stereo image. I'll show you, let's solo that. Of course, running through some effects, you can see that they're being compressed here by the VC2A, which is very similar to the LA2A compressor. Very good for vocals. Some EQ here, a delay, passive EQ, and this Echo Boy seems to be sitting there not doing anything, so I would have tried an idea with that at some point. So, let me come back. So you see it's really stripping down to accentuate those vocals. You know, this is a really, really simple track. But simple tracks are often the tracks that sound great on big systems. And like I said, this is a tribute to the Ministry of Sound's main room system. In fact, specifically, that would have been the remnants of the Paradise Garage system, the Richard Long system in the early 90s. You know, 91, I think it was when the place opened, and that system was incredible. Now, it seems that the noise synth isn't here. This was a custom ensemble that I built, and one of the things I'm going to say is I rebuilt my Mac recently, and this seems to be something I need to reinstall. So there was a custom noise machine here that I would have liked to have shown you. It was something like I built in Reactor. And basically it's white noise, and it's a band pass filter that's being used to modulate that, okay? So we're not hearing that, but don't worry. Listen to the track. I'll put some links to that so you can listen to it on Spotify or on YouTube. And of course, if you're a DJ, you can go and buy it on Traxsource. So yeah, listen to that properly. And also, of course, you'll be listening to the mastered version. So let's keep going. Something new comes in now. So that's a classic brass stab and also a breakbeat. Just to add, really, I mean, I'm using that for the rides. Now there's a slight difference coming up. When the brass comes back in, there is a vocal hit. Lots of echo. I'll solo that for you. There you go. So really what we're doing now is we're heading towards this main breakdown. You can see here that there's some volume automation on the brass. So it keeps the momentum of the brass going, but slowly takes it out. High string coming in. High string is M1 high string. You've seen me use this plenty of times. A little sound effect here with some delay. And then as we strip it right down, this is a pad, the Winter Sweep on the Korg 1. Plenty of space. And really now it's just about bringing it back up. You know, on a big system, all of this space would sound fantastic. And there's nothing too dramatic on the build up here. riser courtesy of Serum, with a little bit of movement left and right here, coming from that auto pan. And then a fill. So it's a real simple groove, totally designed for that kind of 4 a.m. kind of time of the night in a big room. It's called The Box by Danny Geller's on Soulfuric Trax. So head on over to whatever your platform is, your streaming platforms, and if you're a DJ, head on over to Traxsource and you can buy it for your own DJ sets.